Well, speaking of, this is a very important question, Zoe, because it is the weekend, and people are making those plans like Chase Center and other stuff, and everyone's getting excited to kind of get a break.
Yes, getting a break, I don't know from the heat per se, because it will be building by next week, but gradual warm up throughout the weekend. So this weekend, if you have any outdoor plans, it shouldn't be anything too hot. It's just going to be a little bit foggier today and even a little bit cooler today. You can see that fog behind me, the Bay Bridge. You can see it, but it's definitely a bit hazier out there as a storm system. It has arrived. The bulk of the storm system, the moisture and the energy, is sitting over the Pacific Northwest. You can see that swirly whirl of a low pressure system up to our north, but it is slightly impacting us in terms of bringing us a little bit more moisture. As you can see, it's not nearly as abundant, so if we do see anything today, it's likely going to be a drizzle or a mist. What we're used to this time of year, if anything, because this is not our wet season and it's very abnormal for us to see any rain, but a couple of sprinkles we can't rule out. As you can see, they're actually moving towards the South Bay communities as we speak. I'll keep my eye on those if they do end up forming into anything. The biggest issue this morning is the fog, the visibility, or lack thereof, I should say, with continuous rounds of thicker fog that continue to move over. This is our view from Mark Hopkins. At one point, you could see the Bay Bridge, then it gets shrouded by the fog, back and forth, playing that dance that we do this time of year. But we're going to continue to see a bit more fog and cloud coverage throughout this afternoon, and potentially a few of those isolated sprinkles. Again, it's not going to be widespread. Most of us aren't going to not see it, but there is definitely that potential stepping out this afternoon and into our overnight hours. And once again, waking up early tomorrow morning, going to be looking at that fog and that cloud coverage holding on tight. The storm system will be departing by this weekend, though, and that will be bringing us a big warm up, though, by next week. So today, again, the storm system is bringing us the cloud coverage, it's bringing us the drizzle, and it's bringing us these cooler temperatures coming up from our north. And as you can see, it's directly coming from Alaska, from the Arctic. High pressure begins to build in by next week, though. That's going to bring us a big heat up on the way. And for most of our inland communities, this is going to be excessively hot. And for this time of year, this is not necessarily normal, and we are going to be dealing with likely excessive heat warnings in effect. So today, mid-70s, that is going to be so nice compared to the upper 90s to near triple digits that we're forecasting Monday and Tuesday of next week for our inland communities, and even our Bay Area communities are going to be seeing those temperatures in the mid 80s. And for those of us without air conditioning, that is extremely hot. So it's something we're going to keep our eye on for next week, but enjoy today, enjoy the comfortable heat while it lasts.